How's it going, everyone? Bass here. So with the Packers OTA starting this week, they actually started yesterday on Monday, but today, Tuesday, was the first available session to the media. So just like the rookie minicamp, I do have some clips, some highlights from OTA today that we're going to go over, break down, and pretty much react to. And I'll be doing this with every session that is available to the media, whether that be OTAs, minicamp, and training camp. Every time there's clips and available highlights from it, I will be posting it here on my channel. So if you are new here and you like that sort of thing, please leave a like on the video and then also consider subscribing down below. So without further ado, let's get right into it and bring the screen up. And the first set of clips I have is some rehab work for the players that tore their ACLs last year, Bob Tonyan, Kylin Hill, and Elgton Jenkins. And they're moving really well for this early. It's still being in May. Bob Tonyan is looking really, really good. Explosive too, working on these 1 foot explosive drills. Really good to see here. I wasn't sure whether or not Rob Tonyan was going to be ready to go week 1, but judging just from this, even though it's still May, and of course, you got to put the pads on, you got to go full speed, but this is a really good sign seeing these guys being able to move like this. And here's some more work with Bob Tonyan doing some kind of like one-legged lunge drills with a medicine ball. Again, just working on that breakdown, that explosion on each leg. Really, really good to see. And here's Kylin Hill working on explosion, throwing the medicine ball straight up in the air. Same with Bob Tonyan here. I really liked what I saw from Kylin Hill, the little bit we did see. I thought he was a steal of the draft last year. I really like him as the third running back and probably a future running back once they move on from Aaron Jones. Kylin Hill has a lot of talent, can be a very versatile guy, so I was really sad to see last year when he did tear his ACL in that kick return. He has versatility in the special teams like the kick return as well. So really excited. Hopefully we can get him back. Hopefully we can get all these guys back. Bob Tonyan, Kylin Hill, and Elgton Jenkins, 3 ACL tears last year. Just sad to see, but it looks like they're all progressing nicely, which is great. And here I have one more clip of Kylin Hill, and it kind of looks like he never even tore an ACL, which is wild. The progression of athlete injury nowadays is insane. The turnaround comparative to, say, like 15 years ago. Sports medicine has really, really improved. And like I said, it would be huge to get these 3 guys back. If none of them start on the PUP, that would be amazing. And lastly, Elgton Jenkins, same thing, doing that one-legged explosion drill on each side. Kind of loses his balance here, but still being able to stand on both legs, support himself and work through that and explode both sides. Looking really good. Again, didn't know if Elgton Jenkins is going to be ready for week 1. I mean, we can't make that assumption still. Obviously, like I said, he's got to go through the entirety of OTA's training camp, preseason, all that on the pads, working against live plays against defenders is a totally different animal than doing this drill. But it's like I said, it's great to see these guys moving around with speed, with explosion. You just love to see it. It would be huge to get back Elgton Jenkins earlier than later. So for this clip, we have Jordan Love throwing a quick out route to Josiah DeGuara here. Josiah DeGuara, I feel like it's kind of a make or break year for him. He really needs to step up and produce. Being a third-round draft choice a couple years ago, you expected more from him to this point. Obviously, the injury year 1. But I'm hoping he can get, more quality snaps this year, more play time. Also depends, like I said, previously said, with Bob Tonyan, if he's ready for week 1 or not. The Packers really like Tyler Davis as well, but DeGuara will definitely get his chances, and hopefully he can produce. Looks pretty good here on this out route. Could definitely speed that up a little bit, but other than that, DeGuara is looking pretty quick. Here's a quick running back drill with Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. It's a quick one-cut drill. And, man, I love the agility of Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, given his size. I'm so excited for another year of thunder and lightning, A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones. I feel like these running backs complement each other so well. I love A.J. Dillon. I love his style, but you love Aaron Jones. Dude can be a receiver, can be a runner. And even A.J. Dillon's a good receiver. We saw last year he really improved in the receiving game. Well, more so, he just got more chances, and he showed he can be a receiver as well. Like I said, really excited to see these two, as well as Kylin Hill getting back on the field, and the likes of Tyler Goodson, Patrick Taylor as well. And here's just a quick clip of A.J. Dillon catching a pass. And, I mean, I don't know anyone in their right mind that would want to tackle this guy. I mean, it's insane. I'm so excited for A.J. Dillon year 3, Quadzilla, the quad father, whatever you may call him. I love seeing him barrel over defenders. As I said, him and A.J. Dillon complement each other so well. So excited for year 3 for A.J. Dillon here. And this is one of my favorite clips of the day, just the utter speed and explosion. I mean, he murders that tackle dummy. Everything I've seen from Quay Walker so far, the rookie minicamp a couple weeks ago, and now this, the dude plays super, super fast and has extreme fast twitch. He looks super light on his feet, and then he does a little coverage drill here and contested catch. Isaac McDuffie's kind of getting in his face, and he holds on to it. I mean, the dude was a high school wide receiver, and I said this before, I'll say it again. I mean, he looks like he could play wide receiver. This dude looks so athletic, so fast, great, strong hands. I'm extremely excited for Quay Walker. He's been really growing on me day after day since the Packers drafted him in the 22nd overall. I'm really excited to see him in this Joe Barry defense next to Devondre Campbell and really learning this defense under Joe Barry. Here's a quick clip of Darnell Savage kind of doing a pass off and then securing an interception. Big year for Darnell Savage coming up. Kind of an off year last year. He's going to have to play really well this year. They did accept his 5th-year rookie option, so obviously they'll be trying to work on a long-term deal, hopefully. I love Darnell Savage. Like I said, a little bit of a down year last year. I think he will turn it around. I love him out of Maryland. I always have to represent him because I live right near where he grew up, so shout out Newark, Delaware. But really excited to see Darnell Savage hopefully improve. Him and Adrian Amos are a great safety duo. And here's a quick clip of the other first-round draft choice by the Packers, Devonta Wyatt. And both him and Quay Walker, I mean, it might just be a Georgia thing. They both are just so quick and athletic. I am so excited. I know I keep saying I'm like a broken record, just so excited, but Devonta Wyatt next to Kenny Clark. I'm really hyped to see this. Kenny Clark's going to take a lot of those double teams, as is Rashawn Gary, and it's really going to leave Devonta Wyatt 1v1 a lot of the time. And I think he's going to wreak havoc in another team's backfields. He looks super explosive, super quick, and he looks like a player that's been in the NFL a few years already, which that's what I've been saying. He's kind of like one of the most pro-ready rookies, in my opinion, in this draft class. So I was super hyped when the Packers drafted him, finally giving Kenny Clark some help down low. And speaking of help down low, here is Jerron Reed, the defensive lineman they signed as a free agent before the draft. I think he'll be a solid depth guy. I'm really hype about this defensive line. I feel this is the most depth and talent they've had on the defensive line since a long time ago. So really excited. Like I said, the Packers defensive line needed to be addressed. The run defense needed to be addressed. Kenny Clark was kind of like his own guy down there, and then there was just a bunch of average guys, Dean Lowry, above average year, Tyler Lancaster, a pretty poor year, TJ Slayton, a rookie year, so hopefully he can improve as well. But Jerron Reed will be a solid veteran rotational guy that I think will help this defensive line a lot. And then, of course, like I said, adding Devonta Wyatt in the draft, that's amazing too. So really excited for this defensive line and what they can do this year, stopping the run, rushing the passer. So that's all the clips I have for today. These aren't my clips. I do source them off Twitter. I'll put the links to the respective Twitter accounts down below, so definitely go check those guys out. I believe the next media portion, or the next OTA open to media portion, I believe is Thursday. So be on the lookout for a video then as well, for the clips and highlights and me reacting and breaking them down. But that about does it for this video. I'll catch you on the next one. And as always, go Pack Go.